Okay. Do I do it?
Yeah, let's do it, bud. Want to play some music, Hank?
Yeah.
Let's show him, Coach.
Wait. I go one more time. Okay, so. Ah. Are you afraid? You're going like a deep end. Now you worried. Be worried, my friend. You ever tried swimming away? Go on, sing. Hey, hey, hey. Why you looking over there? Come on, bitch. You beware. Oh, you try swimming towards it. Come on, stop. Don't swim forward.
Noise.
Okay.
That was noise. What's up next, mate?
Hello, operator.
I was lost. Let's try again.
Hello, operator. Can you give me number 9? Can I see you later? May you give me back my time? Tell me also later. Take it with the dollar bill. Hey man, bring the paper. Leave it on my windowsill. Find a canary. Let her bring my message home. Carry my obituary. My coffin doesn't have a phone. How you gonna get the money? Some papers here an empty home. How you gonna get the money? Nobody to answer your phone.
Woo!
What were those two songs called?
That was I really don't have a title for the first one, but the second one was Hello Operator by the White Stripes.
So the first one was original?
Yeah, the first one was an original, yes.
Mayfly's original?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and with that, thank you to the Mayflies.
Mayflies.
And welcome to the post-Christmas episode of the Nelson Family Radio Hour. Of course, that was recorded at our undisclosed location that we were from last week. But we are here live again this week at On Base Productions in downtown Niles, and I am joined by quite the constituency.
A rogues
tonight.
gallery.
A rogues gallery.
Yes.
We have Hank from the Mayflies.
Hello.
We have Jess from the Mayflies
Also city council member.
and city council member.
hello.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so don't think about trying to pull some, like, you ain't got the fire codes or parking with these two. They got their paperwork, and they're the only band in the world that has all their paperwork in order.
Odor.
Odor.
Paperwork and odor.
They
And
got
so
the paperwork in order.
we're joined by Phil Nelson in from California.
Hi, everybody. I just got here.
You didn't just get here.
It's a lie.
He's
Fake news.
he's been using all of his per diems to buy those stupid shirts.
Shut up, Chuck, you skunk.
And
your
of
mom's
course,
wig.
joined by my sidekick as always, Noah.
I mean, yay.
I'm
would-
just trying to go straight and get my dog back.
I was saying boo Oa.
We both know you shouldn't have that dog back.
We both know it isn't a dog.
And we both know you shouldn't have it back. You know what you did.
So
I do.
welcome back from our, we had a busy week last week. We had the show Monday, and then we had our radio special on Wednesday or Thursday.
Which I was not in.
That's true. Very great observation.
Noah was blowing up my
The only thing I
phone.
can think of.
So mad.
Noah,
he
lean-
wasn't in
lean-
it.
I wasn't
up-
mad.
no.
No, I was
I'm bringing-
professional.
we're gonna
and
talk
mature
about it.
Lean up to your microphone, please.
I realized.
Get up on it.
I realized if because I'm good at doing voices and and whatnot. That
buddy.
if I was in it, it would blow everybody else out of the water.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I'm
We
not.
were just thinking. Yeah.
Just because it was it was an important project, but you don't
Well,
always want
It
the
wasn't
number one
necessarily
big talent.
important.
You're right. It is what happened is exactly what your mom said just now.
It was mostly that I was putting it together here and there, to and fro,
Yeah.
and so that's
Well,
why
it's
I
only
did
my-
most
it's
of it.
just my
So anyway,
water.
if you didn't get a chance to watch or listen to, rather,
It was okay.
the plot to overthrow Christmas on the Nelson Family Radio Hour, you can check that out on our Facebook page
Was-
and YouTube.
Was that from the, was it This Is My Best? Was that the show
Well,
originally, the
no,
Orson
it
Welles
was-
version?
Nope. So this was the original 1939 Norman Corwin version from the CBS Radio workshop.
Okay.
So, yes, that was this was the CBS. Of course, Orson Welles did do a voice even when it was on CBS. But then
Was he still doing The Shadow then?
that
that
would have
around
been
that time, the
It was
30s?
39, it
Yeah,
probably was.
yeah. So,
So
what was,
ambulance haul his ass around?
yeah. A nice chip
Sorry,
bag
I
wrinkle.
was-
God, I love these
I-
guys
You
so
know what?
much.
Why
I
don't
wish
you,
I could
hey,
believe-
Hank, you
Just
were
way
doing
to go,
like
Hank.
the what do you
What-
call the whisper talking thing they do on the
ASMR?
interwebs with the potato chips
the
earlier? You
ASMR?
yeah, you
So,
should do that.
Don't.
what? Let's go down the table. Just tell me what your guys' Christmas was like.
Which one?
Start with Hank. Go ahead, Hank.
Go ahead, Hank.
Let's see. I got some new guitar pedals. The Christmas was pretty fun. Got to spend time with family.
Yeah, tell us about your guitar pedals. You got some cool ones.
Yeah, I got a Sears. It's called the Dan Electro Roebuck. It sounds like Sears amps. Even though I have a Sears amp actually.
It sounds pretty cool plugging the the Roebuck is basically meant to emulate the Silvertone amp that you have, the style of solid stage.
So is it like a multiplicity thing? Like it just kind of like
It makes itself
Loses
sound like
itself.
twice of itself, basically.
Also, what you were hearing on those recordings earlier on the first song, it was a Digitech Whammy pitch shifting.
that
pedal.
one's really awesome.
What did you? Because it's an octaver too, right? So it
Yeah.
goes down 2 and up 1, I think. What did you have it set at?
So
on
I had it.
recordings
So
earlier?
when you press it down, it goes up an octave and then just back down to normal.
So it only has a range of 1 up and 1 down?
Oh no, you can do 2 up and everything. You can do whatever you want.
It's
Okay,
got like
nice.
30 settings on it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess I'll have to start playing guitar.
but
That was it. Yeah, right now.
Christmas was pretty fun.
Wait, you're his mom?
Don't tell him.
Mother and son
First time
band.
hearing about it.
Excuse me.
It's gonna be awkward when this band breaks up.
No one keeps saying that. I think
Well,
he's trying to break us up.
No,
what do you
I'm just
think?
saying, like, there's going to be a point where you guys are going to want to do different projects, like all bands do.
That doesn't mean they have to break up though. There's a difference between taking a hiatus and breaking up, dog.
But what if Hank starts dating like a Japanese conceptual artist?
That Jess would love.
Exactly.
She would love it, but it doesn't mean the band would stay together.
Anything else about your Christmas?
I'm like,
No,
yeah, we
he's
were
done.
talking about
His
Christmas.
time's up.
Oh.
3 minutes, you're up. So, yep, it was lovely. I wrote about it on my blog. I actually enjoyed the day after Christmas much more because there were no expectations and it was super chill.
Actually, I really enjoyed yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Yesterday, yeah.
I love that you said blog and you meant newsletter. Can you drop that
right,
URL here?
exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Eudaimonia Movement.
How do you spell that?
Yep.
EUDAIMONIA. Eudaimonia. I think it's .substack.com.
We'll
Yeah.
put the link in. We'll put the link in the chat.
Thank you.
And in the show notes, I assume.
Yep.
Mr. Producer
Whatever
Man.
you call it, I wrote about it, and it was
Yeah.
lovely. Because we made the most
you-
amazing scalloped potato sans ham. Because we
That
forgot
wasn't
the ham.
Christmas,
Ooh,
though.
That was
what if,
after, but it was Christmas time.
what if those scalloped potatoes minus ham we just call blaps?
We can make a tray full
Wait,
of
what's that?
blaps.
I could blap for that.
Blap.
You know what? The best
Somebody had some
scalloped
good,
potatoes I
some
ever
nice
had,
brake rotors or a bad alternator going
My
back.
grandma would get the
Chef,
thin pork
you got a
chops.
blap. You got a blap on there.
What?
Noah's got to move up way closer to his
I gotta
microphone.
move up way
Yeah.
closer.
You got to get all up on it.
See, every other
project.
time I use a mic, they go, "Get away! You're too close."
That's because you keep trying to lick them.
Trying to. I've licked every mic.
Why do you
Twice.
think I'm staying so far away from
What,
this
what
one?
do you think? I have a thing. I have a predilection.
Phil, how was your
Yeah, you have
Christmas?
a thing. Wow, thanks
If
for
it was
asking, Hank.
just one, yeah.
Thanks for asking, Hank. Yeah, no, my Christmas was great. We played guitar and went to spent time with my mom. And we did all the Christmassy stuff. We made some really awesome food. My mom had some amazing. My mom me and Chuck's mom always make sweaty balls.
Yes.
the best.
They're so good.
The best meatballs. They got we annihilated those balls.
Yeah,
Like they
they
were
were-
just gone.
We was blapping, Tony.
Also,
tell ya.
Henry didn't shoot his eye out and had a gun.
That's right.
Henry
My
got
mom
a-
got all of the boys Daisy Red Ryder BB
Nice.
guns. They played with them for like 3 hours and only shot
Hank's-
2 other people's eyes out. But they returned completely
We
eyes
shot
intact.
we shot both of Everett's eyes out.
And
Which is why-
nobody noticed for 2 days.
I've been wanting to get.
Everett's not here.
I've been looking for an excuse to get one of those for a while.
So there you go. You can be part of their
You
gang.
can use
You can
Everett's
join the
to give
gang.
a shit.
Everett isn't using his gun, so you can use his.
I can use Everett's gun.
Because yeah.
He's
so-
a conscientious
She also
objector.
got us those. Like, can we talk about the? I should have brought one. Those ridiculous off-brand Nerf guns
Oh.
from
yeah.
the
Mine was a
Oriental
banana.
Trading Company.
So-
those things are serious
Hurt.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
They're
hurt.
like they look like a
You see,
joke.
wait. Real quick.
Yeah.
There weren't the Nerf guns that offer ones that hurt the most. The ones that hurt the most, you buy at Dollar General. They're like the X.
Did
something.
Granny get you those a couple?
Yep.
Yeah, but the end is not soft. It's literally a piece of plastic,
So
but it's
that's-
not hollow
this-
on the inside.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just a piece of plastic.
I got all that beat. I remember it might have been Christmas.
We're from the era of jarts. So is Jess. Remember
Oh,
yard
no.
darts? Like,
Somehow my grandpa found these super high-powered dart guns, 80s dart guns.
From Mexico.
Well, maybe, yeah, probably made in Mexico. But, like, so it's hard plastic shaft, rubber tip. But these things were so powerful, it had a safety on it.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
I'm still trying to confirm these exist. Because we had them all the day before they got taken away.
Well, it's like, 'cause then you
I think
woke
we
up-
almost broke a window.
You woke up in the ICU and your gun was gone.
No, like this
Where's
could
my
like
gun?
like if you had taken the rubber off of these darts,
It would be illegal.
well, there.
they should have been. I mean, they were really just.
Speaking of,
but they weren't expensive. They were just.
Yeah.
He got them at the discount store.
Speaking of darts, like Jess, we're all old enough to remember like lawn darts,
Oh, yeah.
the big heavy
Like,
metal
with the
ones.
metal ones, yeah.
That I think everybody that was alive then or just slightly younger,
They were fun.
knows somebody that had like they threw one
Legit
up
went
in
to
the
the
air and
hospital,
it like
yeah.
pierced
And
their
pierced-
sternum or something.
Oh, that
right?
happened to a couple people.
No, one of the subs at Niles High School. I can't remember his name.
After
now.
they had taken it
Told
off
us
the
a story.
market, people go because when you take something off the market and you put it in the hands of people, they act extra irresponsible because there's.
Hey, Noah, how was your Christmas?
How was my Christmas?
How Christmas was it?
I'm not. Well, so first of all, I don't really care about Noah's Christmas as the host.
Hey, Chuck,
so I'm going to take
hey,
over.
Chuck, how was your Christmas?
I actually just want to hear about Noah's shawarma experience.
The shawarma.
You had shawarma?
I went to Shawarma King, the
This was
Shawarma
in
King's
Kalamazoo?
buffet in Kalamazoo.
I didn't know there was such a thing in Kalamazoo.
So that's why you
Honestly-
watch the radio hour.
If I have to be honest about it, I wouldn't go to Kalamazoo just for Shawarma King.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
But if you're by the Shawarma King when you're doing other stuff,
Take a spin.
it's a nice buffet. Falafel.
Nice.
Let's just talk about the buffet because we've all been to buffets.
Yeah.
Tell me kind
What's the
of a
setup?
rundown of the price, like how big's the plate,
It
how
was
often did
like-
you have to go back, what were the choices?
Well, I only went back twice because I'm too old to fully take advantage of a buffet. Like when I was at Hank's
the
age,
reactor ain't what it was.
Well, I mean, if there was still a Ponder, I wish we could have
He would've
taken
been-
Hank to Ponderosa before it shut down.
Can you,
Or Old
oh,
Country Buffet.
Oh,
those
yeah.
are still those. You can
Yeah, you can
get
get
to one of those.
There's still buffets, but I don't know about recommending buffets in this day
Well,
and age.
especially in
Have you
the
ever been to a buffet?
pandemic era. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel
A
like
buffet restaurant?
those
Oh, yeah,
those
now
are
I know
just
what those are.
irresponsible, basically.
Yeah.
You think I
in
don't
my
know
mind.
what a buffet restaurant is?
Do you think I give a rat?
Yeah. Well, Hank
I'm
has
worried
those
that
young
that
teenager
Hank
genes.
thinks people can't change.
So anyway,
But like, I can do 2 plates at a buffet and then I'm done.
that's very responsible.
It's not responsible. It's all I can do.
Oh yeah.
That's
So-
all. It's like
Speaking of food and Christmas, the city of Niles got a late Christmas present today. The Popeyes finally opened.
Yes.
love that chicken from Pop Balls.
Pop balls. We've been waiting for this. The community, the people, have been waiting for this Popeyes for some
True
time.
story.
I heard that we had an update from an old friend of What's the Big Deal.
Cranston Belch III
Yeah.
was there, and so we've been kind of giving you watchers, viewers,
that piece of
tidbits.
shit Uncle Scuzzy was nowhere to be found.
Correct.
Irresponsible.
Of
And
what's the big
Popeys.
deal? If you're for the uninitiated, we've been giving you some samples, but today we're gonna go into a deeper dive.
Wait, Chuck, are you giving them 2 servings at the buffet of What's the Big Deal?
This is like 5 servings.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this with ice cream at the end.
It's the
With
it's the,
ice cream at the end.
The what's the Popeyes saga?
Is it a Popeyes yet? The saga of Cranston and Scuzzy, and so we're gonna show you that now. Buckle up, because it is quite the ride, and probably my favorite thing we did besides the nail guy on What's the Big Deal.
Here's some
Really,
nails
really
for
excited to
ya.
hear what Cranston
Yeah.
has to say.
So here we go.
Cranston get some nails.
We interrupt this broadcast for a special What's the Big Deal news bulletin. We take you live now to Niles, Michigan.
Hello, this is Cranston Belch III coming to you live in Niles, Michigan. It is Thursday, July 30th at 2 p.m., and I am just getting word. No, it is not a Popeyes yet. Please stay tuned. We will be here until we can get some answers. Thank you.
This has been a What's the Big Deal special news bulletin. We interrupt this broadcast for a special What's the Big Deal news bulletin. We take you live now to Niles, Michigan.
This is Cranston Belch III in Niles. I think it's the 20th of August. And as you can see, we've been here, and it's still not a Popeyes yet. I did manage to make friends with the cute little squirrel, but no Popeyes. Apparently, I have to stay here until it is. So, we'll see you next time.
This has been a What's the Big Deal special news bulletin. We interrupt this broadcast for a special What's the Big Deal news bulletin. We take you live now to Niles, Michigan.
A Popeyes is coming. 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 A Popeyes is coming.
This has been a What's the Big Deal special news bulletin.
All right. So it's the location for the Popeyes to get the biscuits that attracts the squirrels that led me to the interdimensional vortex, and somehow I'm the one in the middle. I'm the one in the middle. Me. With the Popeyes, for the biscuits, with the squirrel, and the alternate dimension. But what does Louisiana have to do with Niles? Because squirrel has the letter Q in it. The letter Q. Now if we take these numbers and add them up, that might get us to this interdimensional portal in a land where instead of Popeyes, it's Pop Balls. 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 Delicious Pop Ball biscuits. Now, what is it about this piece of land that opens the portal? What is it, Cranston? Tell me!
What's going on? Who's there? Who's there? What the hell's going on?
Who's there?
What? Cranston?
Scuzzy?
Cranston?
Scuzzy?
Cranston?
Scuzzy?
Cranston?
Scuzzy? So that's why you never came to relieve me? They got you?
Yeah, that's why I never came to relieve you.
How are we gonna get out of here, man? What the hell?
Oh, I know. Can you reach my sack?
What viewers there are of this program may recall where we left our pals Scuzzy and Cranston. Suddenly headbagged and captured, our boys form a plan to get out of this delightful predicament. Can they escape? Is it a Popeyes yet? Those questions aside, right now the most important inquiry is...
Can you reach my sack?
What?
My sack! My sack of mystery, it's on my belt!
Uncle Scuzzy's Sack of Mystery. A very special sack that Scuzzy uses to store mysterious items. No one knows exactly what kind of magical MacGuffin or piece of peculiar paraphernalia he may pull out of it. Specially made by strange artisans just for Uncle Scuzzy, the Sack of Mystery is always at his side to aid him in all of his eccentric exploits. No matter where his adventures take him, from Kathmandu to Walla Walla, Washington, the Sack of Mystery is there to save the day time and again.
What? Which one? I can feel 2 sacks.
It's the sack of mystery, not the blue sack with white stripes, but the blue and white striped sack.
Uncle Scuzzy's Mystery Sack. A very mysterious sack that Uncle Scuzzy found one day after waking up from a nap. The enigmatic mystery sack is filled with items that, for whatever reason, cannot be safely stored in the Sack of Mystery. Its origins lost to history, the blue and white striped mystery sack, along with the Sack of Mystery, which has blue with white stripes, allows Scuzzy to get out of supremely sticky situations. It is even effective against bad writing.
And that's why I keep these sweet babies on me at all times. Something very important, though. The mystery sack can go into the sack of mystery. The sack of mystery must never go into the mystery sack. You got that right?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right.
What are you guys doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Nothing.
All right, well, just keep it that way, huh? Have a good one.
Batman or Gunna, you can have all the whiskey and garbanzo beans you want.
Hello, boys. You find yourself in quite the predicament.
Stupid chair. Who are you? Oh, sorry. Mayor Fredroll? Yeah, it's me, and I've already gotten paid for this.
Now what are we gonna do?
I knew I shouldn't have bought those socks.
All right, so that was the Popeye saga from What's the Big Deal. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion to the What's the Big Deal
It's like
Popeye
Avengers
saga.
Endgame.
Exactly.
We'll have
It's the event.
Finally
It's as
have
good as
the-
the Avengers Endgame thing, but with
It's
Kazoo.
better than Avengers
Dude,
Endgame because
it's-
we're not cribbing from a 30-year-old comic.
yes, exactly.
True that.
So yeah, that
You guys
was
didn't know about the What's the Big Deal
that's-
comic?
yeah, right. That was what that was
Coming this
Golden.
fall.
I think Golden Key put that out in the 40s.
yeah, that was all filmed last year. Obviously when the Popeyes wasn't there. Last summer. and
Because it
so
is there now.
It is there now and it is open. And I was the first customer to set foot in that Popeyes.
That's
You
amazing.
lucky son of a bitch.
I'm still wondering if it's some kind of hallucination because none of us have seen it.
Yeah, but you ate
But
the
we
Popeyes.
didn't eat it.
So,
Well, it's true.
like
Mission
I,
Walker or St.
you can,
Joe's Popeyes?
oh, you can have Popeyes shipped. Like I haven't eaten 3-day-old Popeyes before. Come on,
Shipped
Oh,
Pop-
wait.
come on.
Speaking of Popeyes, did you order Everett chicken nuggets yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had a
right?
burger too.
When we got here,
Yeah,
that shit only took like 5 minutes.
But
to
I did see Cranston at the opening, but he got out of his car, stared at the building, and couldn't move.
Cranston?
Was
Yeah,
there
Cranston.
Like a
He's just
single
he's
tear
been
going,
through a
like-
lot. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes
So-
sometimes you're too afraid to approach your dreams.
I just wonder where he's been this whole time because it's
Yeah.
been a long time.
Right. Well, I mean, we'll just have to
Well, I
stick
mean,
around
I
and
have
find out.
heard some evil laughing from downstairs a while ago.
Are you sure that's not travesty?
That might have been travesty.
But also, I heard someone say, I've already gotten paid for this.
Oh, so that's
Ooh,
obviously Mayor Fredrell.
Oh, but he didn't have the hat
He's
on.
been driven. Has he been
Like
driven?
a man can't take off a hat, Hank?
Well, he's so like...
Noah, show us, Noah. Can a man take off a hat?
I can't take off my hat.
All
because
right.
That's
You
a
see,
trademark.
you
I'm
proved yourself wrong, Noah.
No,
All right.
hold on.
Okay.
I'm contractually obligated to rock a chapeau at all times.
Yes.
Is a man
true.
not entitled to the removal of his hat? No, says the man in Washington.
So speaking of the man in Washington, let's switch to some current events.
Looks like those clowns in Congress did it again. What a bunch of clowns.
How do they stay up on the news?
How does he keep up with the news like that?
All right.
Looks like those clowns.
Oops, I didn't want to do that again. Going around the table. Some current events besides Popeye's opening, which is a big fucking deal, right?
Big fucking
So
Big deal.
Yeah.
A big deal.
Do you have anything to talk about, Hank? Any current events that you're working on or that you've seen in the news?
News.
We're
anything like that?
the Mayflies are trying to work on a 45. We're trying
If you didn't know that, it's these two.
Yeah.
We're trying to.
These are the Mayflies.
We're trying to release a 45 soon. But we're trying to get a good time to take the picture for it.
Nice.
But
We
hopefully
already have the recording, right?
we already have the recording.
Do you want to save it, or do you want to announce what the tracks are going to be here on the show, or do you want to save it for a reveal?
Let's save it.
Or,
for now.
or you could, yeah, okay.
But, so also shout out to Paul Clemson from the Rotary Clinic, who is going
For
to
mixing, yeah.
gonna master it for us. We're gonna send him the files. He's gonna master for it. Yeah.
What's does he have? Does his studio have a name, or is he like?
He is a world-renowned audio guy. He works with Justin Bieber, The Roots. He worked on Jimmy Kimmel. So
And now he's had the pleasure to work with the Mayflies.
So what you're saying is you guys are elevating his.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
two are elevating his
no,
profile.
he's blowing my phone up about working with the Mayflies.
But anyway,
Shout out! Speaking of blowing it up, 7 viewers on the radio hour right now.
Nice, hell yeah.
What,
Sweet.
what?
So yeah,
We're watching on our monitor.
Look
here.
forward to that.
Doesn't matter
Hopefully,
to me. I get paid the same.
I'll say this. Hopefully, we release the 45 this year, and we're trying to.
You mean next year?
No,
well-
he wants to do it this year. We're
before
ambitious.
January
like
1st?
before
Yes,
January
yes.
1st.
Really?
that's
Wow. So
Yeah, well, yeah, I get it, but still, if we don't, okay. So,
He's setting an aggressive schedule for release.
so what we're trying to
I
do.
never get to sleep.
We're aiming. Okay, we're aiming for this
So
year.
you're taking the Ramones style of record production.
Hi, Kristen.
Just get
Thank
in
you.
there and put it out.
Okay, so. Okay, so.
Are you
Make sure
current-
no one's gonna talk over me. Okay.
Oh, there's never a guarantee.
Hold on,
for
I gotta
that,
give
man.
a shout out to Sarah for recognizing my dope ass jacket.
Okay, yeah, that's a good excuse. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
The steamed hams.
The steamed hams.
The hams did get steamed.
Just say it, baby.
okay. So, we're trying to release the 45 this year, then the next 45 next spring. Okay.
Damn, that's back to back,
So
baby.
Two records in 3 months.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Well, but we already got both the songs recorded.
Well, that's how they did it back in the 50s.
That's not the hard part.
Right, it's getting it.
But,
The hard part's getting
and
at the
then
end picture.
I'm hoping, okay, to get an album out by at least like the end of summer, early
Wait,
fall.
hold on. I'm sorry, Hank. I'm cutting off again. Somehow we're getting a phone call coming in. I'm gonna take it. We'll
Wow,
see. We'll see.
who's calling into the show? Do you guys know? It's a very
Hi there.
Oh my God.
Is that David Lynch?
Oh no.
Hooli. Is this
What? Hello, Mr. Lynch?
We're
Hello.
having trouble.
Bad connection. I can't hear a thing you're saying.
Is Mr.
Big
Lynch?
fan, Mr. Lynch. But thanks for joining us on the show.
Your intrepid reporter David Lynch here, traveling around the world and destroying cakes.
Wait, no, don't do it,
God.
please.
No,
Not
listen,
again. Not
I
again.
thought I'd
Mr.
do a little
Lynch.
something special for the holidays here.
Oh well, okay. Let's see what he has to say.
Maybe
What
he's
we've
trying.
got right now is a traditional fruit cake.
All right. There's nothing wrong with the fruitcake.
Nothing wrong
I'm
with the
going to be covering this nutty glob in kerosene. and then
Oh,
throwing
my
a lit
God.
cigarette onto it.
Not a good
I
idea.
feel like I hear cars out there.
Yeah,
Are you in
I-
the street?
I
Let me
mean,
just get the old jerry can
I
here.
don't know. I
oh
think
God, that's gasoline.
that's a lot. There's people screaming. Where are you?
There's a
Nelson
Zippo?
Family.
Oh boy, that's a lot of fire.
Nelson Family Radio Hour is not held responsible for anything that David Lynch does.
You don't have a deal with this guy.
Happy
Why?
holidays.
I don't understand.
Did he bring a phone booth with him?
He brought how do you get a dial? Where did he call us from? Why were there people screaming? Why was there a dial tone?
This all come out in my upcoming special, David Lynch, Threat or Menace.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
David,
you can't. Yes, you can't.
Let these quirky, fringe Hollywood types just go around doing whatever they feel
What
like.
is he gonna do next?
You can't go around setting cakes on fire in public. Come on.
In
It just seems
private,
so
that's
dangerous.
okay.
I'm really surprised that we didn't hear about this. Like, I mean, can somebody check the CNN or something? Like,
Well, you have the monitor. I don't know if you can pull it up.
It's the mainstream coastal media that cover this shit up.
All right, so
the lamestream
we can't.
media.
Okay, I'm done. I can't know how to hear any more about David Lynch. Okay.
About the cake.
So
Is it my turn for
it's
current events?
yes, please.
Okay, so
Please tell us real current events.
I just came from City Council prior to this esteemed convening of my peers here.
We do have a quorum for the Nelson Family Radio Hour.
We do.
Where is my gavel?
Present.
So there was so the only thing that had any debate this evening was whether or not to reappoint three volunteers to the Downtown District Authority (DDA) board, and they were approved 6-2. So
Yes.
2 people voted no.
You have to approve
Anyone-
people that want to donate their time.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So.
Government.
Yes, right. So it was interesting, and so the one thing that I can hang my hat on tonight is that I used a quote that I told Chuck earlier today, that politics is all about the art of controlling the interpretation of what's going on, and everybody here has a different interpretation, and so laid it down. We all totally went to bat for our homie Justin, and so Justin is reappointed because he's the dopest G they is. And so yeah, there's that. And then I had one other current event, but I already forgot it because it's hard to think on Monday night.
When David Lynch calls in and sets a
I'm-
cake on fire.
I'm really concerned about that.
Well, it's
Yeah.
2 days
Did
after.
not
he was
expect
talking
that.
about not doing anything yesterday.
Didn't he throw a cake off of a roof last time?
He did. He did. Absolutely.
I'm just
Don't make me relive the
He's been on a
trauma
pastry
of.
rampage.
I
has.
wasn't here. I just heard it in the news. Okay.
Yeah.
he's an artist. You can't.
David Lynch's
he's got the fire in his belly.
rampage needs to be stopped by somebody.
Okay, I do have one other current event, just
Please.
city related. So the Hunter Ice Festival is coming up soon. I think it is the weekend of like the 10th.
Yeah, whatever the third Saturday in January
The second
is.
ish, like it's not the 8th and 9th, it's the one after that.
Yeah.
And so hopefully weather permitting, if we actually have some cold weather, we'll have beautiful ice sculptures and all kinds of events happening downtown, sponsored by our local DDA and all those beautiful our volunteers that do that. And if you want to sponsor an ice block, that is a great way to put some support this great festival.
What do they get when they sponsor an ice block, Jess?
So they get input on what gets carved on some of them, right? Because I know we've got to say that before.
That seems worth it by itself.
It's amazing,
But
right?
you also get a plaque next to it.
You
It
get a
says
little
sponsored
plaque,
by.
yep, it's sponsored by.
If you have a business downtown, they put it in front of your business. We've had a TV cut out.
And we had Baby Yoda last
How
year.
long do these sculptures usually
Well,
last?
that's all weather dependent. So obviously,
If
so we've
this
had
was
them last.
Vegas, there would be odds on it.
We've had them last as like little as like they got carved and now they done, and as much as like
I've
a
seen
week
them,
or two.
like,
Yeah.
they can be gone.
All right, so
that
let's
day.
do this. Let's do this. We're gonna start odds now.
Okay.
You message us on you direct message us on Facebook, or send us an email at whoever answers this email at NelsonFamilyRadioHour.com.
That's real.
So should we?
And
Puppies.supplies.
yes, or comment on the YouTube video. Leave a comment. What is your over under for how long these sculptures will last.
When the last one melts or when the first one melts? Because they might be different sizes.
And it's about where they are in the sun too.
Right.
Good call.
Yeah.
I
So
think
let's
last
do
one- how long the last one?
Yes, the last man standing.
Is it the last? Is
So
it the
a
last
date-
bit of
do they-
water?
No, I have to actually be standing.
Okay, so if it collapses,
If it collapses, it's out.
So like, do they have to give us a date and an hour, or just like a date?
Just let's do
Saturday.
Number of hours?
Saturday the 13th at 10 a.m. No.
Well, let's do like
Alright,
the
thanks,
third.
Em.
Let's do like the third day at noon,
Right,
or
so it
the
counts the
fifth
days
day
after-
at
yeah, absolutely. I
6
love that.
o'clock or something, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you're saying days since unveiling, or days since carving, and the hours?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
And
And
if
you win. You'll win a
we'll-
prize.
We'll send you a
You get the-
bouquet of various
you'll get-
merchant stickers
You'll
and
get
flyers.
You'll get the Nelson Family Radio Hour no prize, which is actually the prize, but it's
You'll get a cake that's been soaked in gasoline and lit
Right,
on
set on
fire
fire.
by renowned
All right,
filmmaker David Lynch.
Anybody else have one last call for any current events before we move on?
Yeah, all 6 of the Nelson Family Radio viewers watch my show Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. OpenCV Weekly Webinar. This week we are kicking off the OpenCV Spatial
Put it down
AI
there.
contest, where 50 teams will be building manufacturing solutions with Lego and OpenCV AI Kit, a smart AI camera. It's going to be fun.
Cute.
Also, Hank got some chips. I don't know if you all noticed that.
Yeah.
He likes them.
Sorry, guys.
If you haven't
He likes them a
heard,
lot.
now
No,
you've
I mean
heard.
you're on camera. Like, you don't have to. I love that you were trying to be sneaky about it. I fucking love you, dude.
Oh,
Fucking
hand
love
me
you.
some of those kosher dills.
They taste like a
Okay.
bookstore.
They
Now-
taste like a bookstore.
Whatever you do, just crinkle it right into the microphone. That's
Yeah, hold on, hold on.
No,
all right.
stop. No, no.
I muted you guys last week. All right. So with that, we'll head into the grand finale of this week's episode, which of course is part 2 of the Travis and Travesty interview.
Man, I'm like those guys have a really weird dynamic, and I think it makes things dangerous for Travesty's opponents in the ring.
I am titillated with
Are they
expectation.
gonna get gimmick hurt? I mean, all he does is slap on a mask, go in there.
I don't know. I was playing video games with him the other day, and he seemed all right, but until Travis showed up.
Damn. All right, so here we go. We will bring, this is part 2. Tune in next week to the end of this series. We don't know if they'd be willing to do more. Next week will be part 3, the last in this 3-part series. So without further ado, here is Travis and Travesty, part 2. I should have named this like Breakfast with Travesty or something. But I
Yeah.
didn't.
Cute.
All right. You all suck.
Yeah, so I've been driving him to stop that. You know, I've been driving him to, he decided he wanted to be a professional wrestler. You know, he's been very, very interested in that for a really long time. Since I found him, some time ago, he's always talking about that, man. He loves that stuff, I always thought it was pretty good. So it's kind of fun for me to get to go to those shows and, support someone that I know. It's kind of fun when you know somebody that's involved. Hopefully eventually he'll be able to give me some money from that, and then I can, he can pay me more money is what I really would like, especially like he barely pays any rent, so pretty much lives in my house for free. He pretty much lives in my house rent free, so it's pretty crazy, but I'm just a really nice guy.
You are very nice.
I don't know what to tell you. It's, a lot of times, I had to start locking him in the basement because, because like sometimes I'd be sleeping and I'd just wake up and he'd be standing over me and it's like, stop, like get out of here,
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't kicked him out yet, but I don't know. I guess he's kind of charming.
Oh, thank you.
Some people think he's really charming. I don't know. There is something about him that I guess is appealing to people. I guess if I kicked him out, somebody else would want to have him living in their basement. Probably treat him a little better. Probably wouldn't make him live in a kennel. It's a big kennel though. It's not small. It's a good size.
It's
He can
good.
move
I
around
like
in
it.
there.
I'm
but not
happy
too
there.
much. Not too much. You know, and for a long time, he just used to scream all night, you know, and it was just so annoying. So annoying, you know, and it was just like, man, wish I'd have gotten a dog instead.
That's really funny. You're a really funny guy.
Yeah. But, yeah, you know, it's, a dog would have been less trouble probably. Less messy.
Yeah.
Like when you cut your toenails, and just leave them sitting out.
It's
that's
good.
Gross.
It's good eating. You want some?
And you eat them too? Like,
you want some?
That's disgusting, man. You're disgusting.
I've got some. Oh, you want any?
Yeah. But, you know, I guess everybody's a little disgusting in their own way.
Yeah.
You want a hug? Is that what you're saying? Should we do this?
To do a call-in, Chuck? Should I say call Chuck's phone?
We can go. I mean,
we're not doing
they're
it.
They're gonna cut us off.
No call-ins tonight.
Except for David Lynch is the only one that gets to call in.
Call Noah's phone.
He ruined it. He ruined it just like he ruined that cake.
He wrecked it.
He wrecked it. All right, so thanks again to Travis and Travesty, or Tarvis, as some people know, for allowing us to not only film those interviews but broadcast them here exclusively.
That insight into their life.
Yeah, exclusively. This is actually the first time where they've publicly been seen together.
Yeah.
Worst part of tonight's show.
Matt Tranker, you joined just in time for the end of the show.
Yep. And so it's, again, I think it's a huge honor. I appreciate their time.
Well, yeah,
and,
no, you're the person be on your show.
You're a broadcast journalist.
I am a broadcast journalist. I'm just bringing the people what they want. I've been to the shows. I've heard the people.
Oh, the chants! Oh my
chant for
goodness.
travesty.
Yeah,
I've been to the city council meetings where people are chanting for travesty.
That legit happened at a city council meeting. People were
chant
chanting
for a lot of stupid, lazy shit.
Yeah.
He's the saint of Southwest
So
Michigan.
now you have to hold it.
Yes.
The saint of Southwest Michigan.
God help us.
And then I broke it.
And Hank broke the microphone.
Broke a mic clip.
So I think
he finally done it.
Broke the mic clip.
These microphone
So-
clips aren't good anyway.
Are you gonna do your tight 15, Hank? Now?
No,
Is that-
actually, apparently this is the new tradition.
Whoever breaks a mic.
I just mute everybody else, and I wish you all a happy Monday evening. Tune in next Monday, 7:15, and you can see part 3 of the travesty interview. Maybe we'll have a follow-up with Cranston about the Popeyes, as well as other goings-ons in and around the multiverse. So thank you, and with that, we hope you have a wonderful evening. Oh, you know what? You know what I forgot? We have 2 more songs for the Mayflies. These guys got me so flustered. Oh, man. So here we go. To play us out, thank God we didn't end with any of this riffraff. Here are the Mayflies.
All right, we're doing Jack the Ripper?
Yeah. Ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm walking down the street late at night. Jack the Ripper, Jack the Ripper, better lonely, suffer here. Jack the Ripper, Jack the Ripper, Jack the lonely. This ain't the me. This ain't the me. Stop right here. Jack the Ripper, Jack the Ripper.
Hey, we did it! All right. I will escort myself out for your solo. I bid you adieu.
We're good.
Ready whenever you are.
Got it.
It's coming for you. Yeah, the Dirty Rotten Blues comes in many forms. It suddenly walked through your door. Have you seen the Dirty Rotten Blues? And this time, it's coming for you. Today, well, you better just put all your plans away and save them for another day.